Welcome, dear listeners, to yet another episode of Young Man Old Adventures. Today, our journey takes us deep into the heart of Himachal Pradesh, to a town where every corner seems to hold a secret, where every step echoes with the prayers of generations past. We are in Mandi, a place where the narrow lanes twists and turns, leading you through a labyrinth of history until suddenly you find yourself standing before something truly extraordinary. Nestled amidst the temples that grace nearly every step of this ancient town, there stands a 16th century marvel. A temple that captures the very essence of divine balance. Towards the left of this temple is a tall peepal tree unlike any that I've seen before. At its base, a small deity watches over the passers-by, a silent guardian of this sacred place. Mandi is often called the Chota Kashi, the Varanasi of the hills. But it's more than just a name. It's a place where the divine manifests in countless forms, reminding us that God is one, though his manifestations are many. And among these manifestations, the one that fascinates me the most is that of Ardhanarishwara, perfect union of Shiva and Parvati, the masculine and the feminine, the destroyer and the creator, all in one form. Ardhanarishwara is the profound symbol of unity. It represents the ultimate balance of energies. It's a concept that goes beyond mere gender, is the embodiment of equilibrium in the universe, where opposites merge to create harmony. This temple where I stand now is a testament to that sacred balance. As you stand here, there's one mantra that fills the air that resonates with this unity. Mandara mala parishobhitai, kapala mala parishobhitai, dibbimbare cha digambarai, namah shivai cha namah shivaya. This powerful mantra blends the masculine and the feminine energies, honoring the divine union of Shiva and Parvati, the ultimate embodiment of balance and harmony.
हरे कृष्णा। मैं विजय शाश्वत दास, इस्कॉन मंडी सेंटर मैनेजर। अगर आप कार्विंग भी देखेंगे इस मंदिर में तो आपको लगता है कि ये ऐसा नहीं है कि 10 या 15 साल या 20 या 50 साल पहले की कलाकृति हैं। तो ये सारा हैंडमेड हुआ है। कैसे उन्होंने पत्थरों से इतना सुंदर ये कार्विंग किया है, इट इज़ बियॉन्ड इमेजिनेशन। शिव जो हैं शक्ति के बिना अधूरे हैं। अगर शक्ति नहीं है तो शिव शव है। तो ये शक्ति प्रमोट करती है प्रकृति को भी। तो शक्ति के बिना तो हम कल्पना भी नहीं कर सकते। और शिव और शक्ति जो हैं, ये मिलन जो है ये बड़ा अनूठा मिलन है। और इसमें भगवान शिव इंगित कर रहे हैं अर्धनारीश्वर के रूप में कि जो स्त्री और पुरुष, ये इनका दोनों का प्रकृति में समान भागीदारी है।
Our story starts off at Kailash, when Shiva was sitting in penance one fine morning, and Parvati came to ask him something or the other to do with domestic things. And Shiva, ever mischievous, looked at Parvati and said, Kali. Parvati did not like that. Parvati did not understand that. She was the color of nature, the color of the earth. She asked Shiva, what did you just call me? Shiva said, Kali. And Parvati replied, did you just call me Kali? Shiva smiled and said, yes, Kali. Parvati was hurt not because he called her Kali, because she was proud of her color, but because she admired every single aspect of nature whose effervescent colors she reflected. She was offended. And she said, you wait here, Shiva. I am going to go away from here and not come back till I find a solution. Shiva just said, Kali. Parvati disappeared. She came down to the plains and started praying to Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma immediately appeared. After all, it was Parvati who was praying and said, my lady, what need have you to do all this penance? And Parvati said, look, I don't want any favors. I want you to do something for me, and for that, I'm ready to pray. And Brahma said, okay, what is it that you want? And Parvati said, I want to become fair. I want to become as fair as that man who sits in Kailash, the Karpura Gauraha, the man who was white as camphor, Shiva. Brahma said, why do you want to do that? Exactly. You're beautiful. Your color is that of nature. How and why would you want to be white in color? Parvati said, never mind. Are you going to grant my wish, yes or no? Brahma was trapped. So Brahma took out his kamandal, took out some water and sprinkled it on her. And lo and behold, slowly the black cells from her body fell down on a heap on the ground. Every single black cell, or kosha as it is known in Sanskrit, fell on the ground. And she became white. She became white, almost fragile. She looked at herself, admiring herself, but from the corner of her eyes, she could see the black cells. She could see another miracle happening. All the black cells coalesced and reformed and morphed into something beautiful, a form which was so terrible, ferocious, and at the same time beautiful. A form which was jet black in color, with jet black hair and red eyes. She looked at Brahma and said, who is that, my lord? And Brahma said, that, my dear Gauri, for that is what you are now, is Koshiki, one who has come from your cells, koshas. Parvati went back to Kailash. She was expecting Shiva to ask her how she became so fair. She went in front of Shiva. Shiva opened his eyes and said, where is Koshiki? Parvati said, excuse me? How do you know about Koshiki? How do you exactly know about Koshiki? And Shiva said, well, isn't that what Brahma named her? Koshiki. Kali. Parvati was stunned. She realized that Shiva was never summoning her in the morning. In any case, he was actually calling out to that ferocious side of her, Kali. He wanted Parvati to bring her out. And Parvati said, you were never calling me. You were calling Kali, Koshiki. And Shiva said, yes, there's work to be done. I wanted to see that side of you. That side of you which was there hidden inside of you. Because there is work to be done. And Parvati said, work? What work? And Shiva said, there were demons to be slain. There are things to be done. Parvati said, have you seen her? She is ferocious. Shiva pulled her close into his arms and said, Kali is the innermost recesses of your womb, from where light bursts forth as life. She is the unknown, the unencumbered, the unreal. She transcends life. She transcends the world. She transcends the universe, which is ever expanding. She is that force in you that you never recognized. She is Kali. She is Mahakali, the alter ego of Mahakal. While you domesticate and help make a living, she is going to go there and destroy the chaos without and force people to face the demons within. While you calm me down, Parvati, I will need to calm down Kali. Parvati smiled, looked at Shiva lovingly and said, she's going to take a lot of calming to do. That then was our story for the day. It tells us about the connection between Parvati, Kali and Gauri. It tells us of the connection between Mahakal and Mahakali. In each one of us, lies hidden a dark force which is not negative but positive. We need to bring it out to fight our fears, our worst trepidations, and go out into the world as winners. Thank you for listening to me so patiently. This is Young Man Old signing off. Till the next time, stay curious because it's all about stories.
तो हमारी ट्रेडिशन इतने सुंदर है, हमारा कल्चर इतना सुंदर है कि हमारे डिटेल्स भी शो कर रहे हैं कि कोई डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं है इस ईयर पुरुष में। हरे कृष्णा।